Hi, this is Kate with the Empress of Tarot. Tonight I'll be reading for the collective and for anyone who joins. It's easy to participate. Just use the chat function to talk. How's it going? I got a pizza for Friday. I'm really excited. Ooh, you just finished your live. How long were you on? Hey, Devian. That's a long time to be online. That's forever in a day. Normally it was 11. That's crazy. You have a lot of stamina. Yes, Devian, if you give me just a second. Yes, don't forget to take care of yourself. Get your sleep when you can. Hi, Mary. What can I get for Devian? The Queen of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. To the King of Pentacles, a solid, practical leader, a wise investor, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very capable, very resourceful, mainly interested in domesticity and fertility. What can I get for K. Marie? What are boyfriend Simon's feelings for me right now? Oh, it was weed, Mary. I have the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure. To the Star, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. Hi, Mira. And the Queen of Swords, someone who's very honest, rigorously honest, self-sufficient, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Will Ethan call Queen Empress tonight? Let's see. Yes, with the Ace of Cups, a new relationship, baby, proposal, or marriage. To the King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. I left my window open. That's why it's so cold in here. And the Star card, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. Yes, he will call tonight, Queen. What can I get for Shirley? Will she get more students this week? Yes, with the Six of Wands, victory, success, being in the limelight, praise, and acclaim. To the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. And the Star card, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. Yeah, you should be getting new students, Shirley. What can I get for Mira? How will Neville's teachings benefit me? Death and ending, rebirth, transformation, Scorpio energy. Kind of give you a reset. To the Sun, material, happiness, a joyful outcome, success. And in the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. Let's see, Ivid. Thanks for that super chat. What can I get for one vid? Is Grace a real person or a scammer? Grace is a real person. She's very confident, self-assured. The life of the party, also has a good nose for business. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. To the Six of Cups, nostalgia, good memories, innocence, reunions, perhaps a reunion. And the Knight of Swords, someone who's very determined, very tenacious, gets what they want, throws themselves in to get what they want. Will Natty be able to give me this result I want with organization for Starry? Yes, with the Four of Wands, a homecoming celebration, family, friends, reunions, perhaps a marriage. To a no with the Nine of Swords, too many worrying, anxiety, fears, depression, maybe some nightmares. And have Temperance, number 14, patience, balance, moderation, self-control. Hey, Michael. Hi, Nidu. What can I get for Nidu Sarthak's action for me in November 25? It's a yes, Starry. The Eight of Wands, speed, action, love letters, coming in very quickly. Hi, Jen. To the Nine of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. And Justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions. The truth comes out. Let me get my Ghostbuster deck. The 10 of Cups, family contentment, total love and support. To the Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. To the Devil, Capricorn energy, number 15, addictions, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. To Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control, number 14. To Judgment, number 20, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, reconciliation, and forgiveness. And the Knight of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hi, Capricorn Sun. Hi, Love Maya. Where do you stand with AV? Just a moment, Capricorn. Oh, was it Myra? I'm sorry. No, I didn't skip your question, Myra. I did read for you. Okay, we'll do another reading then, Mira. Mira, I'm getting the Six of Swords. This is a necessary transition, relocating or moving, or perhaps just taking a vacation. To the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, and good parenting. What can I get for Capricorn Sun? Where do I stand with AV? The Two of Wands, waiting on results, making a choice, travel plans. To the Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, loss, separation, grief. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. Hi, Love Maya. How does Anthony feel about Love Maya? Justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions. The truth comes out. To the Knight of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative. And the Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. Hi, Swati. Will Sag ask you to be his girlfriend or propose? Yes, he'll likely propose. This is the Sun, material happiness, a joyful outcome, success. To the Seven of Cups, too many options, commitment issues. And the Ten of Cups, family, contentment, total love and support. I think they'll ask you to be a girlfriend and propose. Hey, Janet. Will NG help me get what I want with EE? Yes, the Queen of Wands, somebody who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party. To the King of Pentacles, a solid and practical leader, a wise investor. And the Chariot, action and change, perhaps a journey, maybe a new vehicle, number 7. The Six of Cups, nostalgia, good memories, innocence, and reunions. And the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure, taking a risk. You're welcome, Janet. Hi, Kelly. Will the Aries fall in love with you? Hi, Momita. I have the Knight of Swords, someone who's very ambitious, very determined, throws themselves in to get what they want. To the Ace of Cups, new feelings in the relationship, falling in love, perhaps a baby, a proposal, or marriage. And the Knight of Pentacles, someone who's very reliable, patient, and hardworking. Nice, Kelly. Woo. What does Mom Shad, my new college friend, think or feel about me? The Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. To the Queen of Cups, someone who's very nurturing, very compassionate, a healer. And Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control, number 14. You guys don't forget to hit the like button. It lets me know how many readings I've done tonight. Hi, Kamala. Cece, is Jay trying to harm me, and will she continue to do so? No, she's not trying to harm you with the Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. To the Five of Swords, a conflict, disagreement, argument. And the Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. Three of Pentacles, witchcraft. I see that like more as like a work project where you have to work on a team. Hi, Erythral Vibes. I guess you learn something every day. What can I get for Erythral Vibes? Judgment, number 20, a reconciliation, forgiveness, a wake-up call. To the Eight of Wands, speed, action, air travel, love letters coming in quickly. And the Lovers, a deep connection, the strength of two together. Hey, Synthesized. Will you see E in the next 8 days, Kamala? Yes, with the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. To the Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, loss, separation, grief. And the Knight of Pentacles, a reliable person who's patient and hardworking. I'd say it'd be maybe in 6 days. Where is the connection going with me and my crush? Severe. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. To the Page of Wands, an active kid, a new project or creative idea. And the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. I'm going to go get some salad real quick. Well, if you check out one of my shorts, it kind of shows what kind of music I listen to. Um, kind of techno, electronic sometimes. This is a really good salad. I wonder if I can follow you now. Go to your channel. I did see your question, but I don't think it really matters if we ask 8 or 11. I think I already answered that question. What can I get for synthesized souls? Temperance, number 14, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. To the Hanged Man, number 12, wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a new perspective. And the Seven of Cups, too many options, commitment issues. I think right now you might have too many options. No, that wasn't for you. Weird. Right now he's a little bit in suspension mode. This can be a card of waiting. It's more like the soulmate has too many options, too. Sure, I can clarify on the Three of Swords. Why the Three of Swords for Kamala? The Star card, Aquarius energy, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight, number 17. Hi, Maya. Like I said before, I think you'll see each other before 8 days. Why is N treating you horribly? The Chariot, number 7, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. Cancer energy. To the Knight of Wands, somebody who's very lusty, free-spirited, very creative, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Three of Cups in the future. This is a celebration. You guys are going to start getting along together. This is friendships, parties, having a good time with people. Yes, Kamala, I do. You're a Cancer rising, Maya. You're welcome. Why? Oh, thank you, Mary. Yes, I guess that could be confusing because it doesn't look like in the future he's going to be treating you badly in the future. Um, he could have been hyper focused on having to go somewhere. Maybe he was in a rush with the chariot. That's a really fast moving energy. Also the Knight of Wands. Somebody who's kind of a bit impulsive, has impulsive energy, maybe speaks before they think, or thinks without using their brain. Hi, CJ. Has Dennis moved on from me? I have Justice number 11. This is cause and effect, win-win solutions. The truth comes out. Libra energy. To the Six of Wands, victory, success, being in the limelight, praise and acclaim. To the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. To the Queen of Swords, someone who's very honest, rigorously honest, self-sufficient. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got that on Justice. So someone is coming forward and being really honest. On the Six of Wands, I got the Queen of Cups, someone who's very emotionally stable, very compassionate, a healer. And I got the Emperor, a fatherly figure, someone who's in a position of authority, who commands a lot of respect, number 4. I really don't think he's moved on from you. I cannot thrive. Can I thrive? Yeah, I really don't think so, CJ. Will you get 8+ in semester 5? Yes, with the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very strategic, very intentional. To the Six of Wands, victory, success, being in the limelight, praise and acclaim. And the Queen of Wands, somebody who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party, also has a good nose for business. You're welcome. Will Jay commit to pursuing Penn? The Six of Cups, nostalgia, good memories, innocence, reunions. To the Star, number 17, Aquarius energy, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. And the 9 of Cups, your wishes coming true, material abundance and good health. Jay will commit to pursuing you. Yes. Pen. You're welcome. Hi, Tisha Sunshine. When will you see your guy? Good night, TT. Probably within 10 days. Tisha. Hi, Star. 10 to 11 days. Who is better for you, Frank or the Aries? I got Justice, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Yes, they're all good. Neither of them, Star, Frank, or Aries is both showing up as, Frank is showing up as you're very disappointed. There's a lot of grief, sadness, loneliness, heartbreak. And with the Aries, you're very stressed out, overburdened, exhausted. So I can't really say either yes to either of them. I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. You're really multitasking, trying to weigh two options, weigh two different people. But you're like weighing two kings who are have different characteristics. So the Aries is showing up as the King of Wands, someone who's very fiery, courageous, compassionate, and your other king is showing up as having a lot more wealth. Probably starting a new job, raising money right now. But you're gonna have to weigh the options of two different kings, star. Who would I pick? Frank. Can I get a general reading for TT, please? Yes, star. The Knight of Pentacles, a reliable person who's patient and hardworking. To the Hermit, number 9, solitude, going within to find spiritual illumination, spiritual truth, taking time out to meditate. And the Star card, number 17, have hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. Hey, Patsy. Hey, Lisa. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hi, nannies. Hi, sis. Sure, TT. Wow, 90s. Where are you, nannies? What are BA's intentions towards me? The Three of Cups, a celebration, a circle of support, friendships, perhaps a marriage. To the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity, victory, a breakthrough. And the King of Cups, somebody who's very compassionate, very empathetic, very tolerant, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I think she has really good intentions to be your friend, to be your someone who you can talk to in your life. What career will my next job be for spiritual world of Amina? I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who could work for delivering money or currency to other people. You could be a banker. You could be a anyone that has to do with currency. To the Chariot, you might maybe decide to choose to be a bus driver or a school bus driver or a driver for a vehicle. And the Sun, something that makes you really happy, something that gives you a lot of material wealth. What's coming up for this weekend for Patsy? The Emperor, a fatherly figure, someone who's in a position of authority, commands a lot of respect. To the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. And the Nine of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. Oh, and you have a divine couple in here, the Emperor to the Empress. So you have a power couple, Patsy. What can I get for nannies? If I invite Tavier to my birthday party, will he come? He will come with the Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. I can see him already picking out a birthday present for you. To the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, maybe just taking a vacation. And the Nine of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. Hi, Natsu. Hi, Golly. Will S hire me for the MHC job? Yes, with the Queen of Wands, somebody who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party, also has a really good nose for business. To Justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions, the truth comes out. And the Wheel of Fortune, fortune's turning in your favor, good luck. Yes, Gally, they will hire you. Hi, Natsu. Yeah, it is your masculine and your feminine energy. Bringing it all together. Will Natsu be abundant before the year ends? The Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving, or perhaps just taking a vacation. To the Ten of Swords, an ending, betrayal, feeling backstabbed. And the Ace of Wands, a new project, inspiration, the urge to create. Something really big is ending this year for you, Natsu. You're going to have much more new ideas in the future, though. In 2026, I think, is going to be more abundant for you. Will Lisa hear back from a job the end of this week into next week? The Ten of Swords just means that something's coming to an end. Natsu. For a whole new beginning to start. Lisa, I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I have a feeling that this is what's showing up in your environment right now. You might be currently unemployed, needing to save your pennies. But you're eventually going to get to this Nine of Pentacles where you're self-sufficient and have a job. So you will hear back from them with the Nine of Pentacles, but this is the energy that they're kind of seeing right now, is that you're unemployed and you're saving your money. Sure. Why the Ten of Swords for Natsu? The Devil, number 15, addictions, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. Strong Capricorn energy. Sometimes it doesn't have to be drugs, not to. Sometimes it could be obsessing or thinking too much about doing things that might not be good. Hi, Rachel. Pretty good. You're welcome, Natsu. Just a moment, Rachel. Hi, Jessica. Will the guy Rachel is dating fall in love with her? The Five of Swords, there might be a conflict or disagreement between the two of you in the past. To the Knight of Pentacles, he'll slowly fall in love with you. This is someone who's very reliable, patient, trustworthy. Very trustworthy. And the Page of Cups, a studious kid, a new love or volunteer work. So someone who can fall in love with you, yes. Will TT hear from Isaiah? Hi, Amy. The Seven of Swords. No, this is theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Just opening my window for fresh air. To Temperance, number 14, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. And the Nine of Pentacles, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, and solo pleasures. I would be patient with him, TT. You might not hear from him right away. What can I get for Amy? Will NASA contact me next year? The King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. To the Five of Swords, a conflict, disagreement, argument. And have patience, number 14, balance, moderation, self-control. I think he will, Amy. It might bring you guys into conflict, though. What can I get for Priya? What's the next actions of Sybil for me this week? The Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk, going on an adventure. To the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, financial adversities, maybe some health concerns. And the 10 of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. I missed that part, Amy. You should have asked me when your question was up. I could have answered that. Jessica would like to know about money. The Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk, going on an adventure. To the Knight of Pentacles, a reliable person who's patient and hardworking, very trustworthy. And the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. To the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity, victory, a breakthrough. I see you having some kind of breakthrough with your finances where you might have been feeling trapped. Yes, Priya. Yes, with the Knight of Swords, someone who's very impulsive, very determined, very tenacious, throws themselves in to get what they want. Oh, nice, Jessica. Yeah, it's coming in, but it's coming in slowly, isn't it? You're welcome, Jessica. I'm not too bad. I'm just kind of feeling comfy in my jacket right now. Just kind of just feeling cozy in my jacket. Oh, it's really annoying because it doesn't fit me anymore, Jessica. I gained some weight and it doesn't quite fit anymore. Hi, Disha. Hi, Helga. Thanks, Jessica, for putting that up. Hey, Mary. Oh, we broke up, Jessica. He wasn't a fan of my smoking or my drinking. Sorry, still on my smoke break. We've now formed a list, and Disha will go first. I think there's a lot more substance behind why Remiz loves you. I don't think it's purely physical. I'm getting the Judgment card, which is a pretty powerful card, number 20. This is a wake up call. Your life's the reason why you wake up, do the right thing, make good judgments. I'm also getting the Queen of Cups, someone who's very nurturing, very compassionate. So he loves you for that. But he also sees you as being kind of stuck in something. Maybe it's self-imposed restrictions. Maybe you don't allow yourself to do certain things. The Eight of Swords. Yeah. This is where you've put yourself on a major timeout. At the bottom of the deck, I have Wild Side, Roddy. There's a side too I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. And you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me, never really know where I stand with you. Jessica, I can't answer medical questions like that. That's something that you would have to talk to your doctor about. I do appreciate your super chat though. And I will get you your 3 cards for your $5 for just a general message. I have the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion, new income, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. To the Six of Pentacles, generosity, giving and receiving help, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. More Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see you just very focused on your money right now, where you're spending your money, where you're getting your money, what seeds do you need to plant for your money to come in. What can I get for Mary? Love messages from future partner. The Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure. To the Page of Swords, they're watching you. They're keeping tabs on you. And the Tower, number 16, unexpected change, disaster, or upheaval. Will the guy I went on a date with last weekend connect with me and ask me on a second date? The Two of Swords, he's trying to make a decision on whether or not he's going to do that. To the Nine of Swords, it's making him feel very anxious, very depressed, very, he might be experiencing nightmares or having like severe anxiety. And the Queen of Swords, he will ask you on a second date. This is someone who's honest, rigorously honest, self-sufficient. Well, it's a lot of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're welcome, Helga. I think I'm only 2 super chats away from hitting my goal. Woohoo. What are the next actions of Rishab? The Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. To the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, financial adversities, maybe some health concerns. And the Ten of Wands, stress, job, too many responsibilities, job burnout. Hi, Rose. Will he reach out tomorrow? Yes, with the Six of Pentacles, generosity, giving and receiving help. When will you get a good job opportunity? I want to change jobs. I can see it happening within the next 7 months to the next year. Rose. I'm getting the Nine of Wands. You have your boundaries up. This is keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. So you're almost at the end of something. Maybe you're at the end of your job search. But you're almost coming to complete something. And then you have the World card, which is all about completions, number 21. This is like sealing the deal on the job, getting the job. I can see you celebrating getting a new job within the next 7 months to a year with the Seven of Wands, because there's a lot of competitors. You're going to have to stand your ground, fight for the job that you want. Yes, that's right. There's only 2 super chats left. And then you can super chat after that as much as you want. So super chat away. Sure, Unique. Can I tell you if me and Jonathan are officially over romantically, and spiritual advice about us? The Four of Cups, apathy, feeling down or depressed. This has gotten you feeling really feeling blue. To the Six of Cups, it's not over between the two of you. You guys have a lot of memories together. You want to reminisce with him, share the good times. You want to have the good memories. And the Two of Wands, it's time to make plans, travel plans. So I don't think it's over romantically. Do you have a past person returning to your life? Montaigne, I have the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. To the Two of Cups, a romantic love, partnership, proposal, or marriage. So it's somebody that you already know. And Judgment, number 20, a reconciliation, forgiveness, wake up call, your life's purpose. I'm getting a yes. He is returning, Montaigne. Sure, Unique. Let me pull you a couple cards on that. What does Spirit want you to do or has to say about the relationship? The Four of Cups, apathy, feeling down or depressed. I'm still getting that you're depressed about something. To the Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision or a compromise. And the Six of Wands, you will have victory. You will have public recognition. You will have people congratulating you, patting you on the back. What can I get for a time frame? I'm getting about 4 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks. And it could be because of what went down with John. Yes. Oh, nice, Andy. I could use a cup of coffee too. But I'm not going to because it's almost my bedtime. That would be staying, Unique. Hi, Star Angel. Yeah, TT, are you still here? I just had to go get some dinner. What happened to your dog, Star Angel? The magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality, manifesting. I think you're trying to manifest that your dog will be fine. To the Four of Pentacles, having to save up for something, maybe a long-term expense. And the Queen of Swords, someone who's very honest and self-sufficient. I'm not getting anything that says that your dog's not going to be okay. I think whatever it was really minor, like you said. Is Isaiah dating someone in Edmonton? He could be dating someone with the Seven of Cups. This is having a lot of choices, commitment issues. To the Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision or a compromise. If he is dating two people. And the Ace of Wands, a new project, inspiration, the urge to create, also the SCX card. I'd say he could be dating someone, TT. Oh, weird. Probably for the best, TT. Sorry about that, Andy. We just went to the grocery store, so there's lots of food to eat today. Hi, Jewel. The Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. To the Four of Cups, apathy, feeling down or depressed. And the Nine of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance, being at the very close to completing something. Oh, was it, Andy? Oh, nice. I'm excited to see that. I think I have Crystal Magic. Is that a deck? Gotcha. Yeah, I really like your collection. It's very diverse. Hey, Mello. Did you get a tower card at some point, Mello? The tower isn't always a bad moment. I know people like to make it into this big catastrophe, Mellow, but in actuality, it can kind of level things so that we can build again. I'm getting the tower number 16. I don't know how I just pulled that card, but I did. To the Emperor, it has something to do with a fatherly figure, someone who's in a position of authority, commands a lot of respect. And the Five of Wands, a competition, rivalries, obstacles, or sports. Oh, good night, TT. You're welcome. Hi, Eva. What are Sag's feelings? He's feeling pretty anxious right now. He might be feeling troubled with nightmares or depression. To justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions, the truth comes out. And the Queen of Wands, somebody who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party. I probably should get to bed, you guys. I'm getting a little sleepy. I'll probably see you all tomorrow. Probably earlier in the day, hopefully. Hopefully I start reading at an earlier time. So, good night, y'all.